things that I left unsaid.
Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to Vampire Amazon with the Salizar Coven. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you have a wonderful day today and a fantastic year ahead of you. Today we are going to be joining our boys from the ladies that we have in our Vampire Coven as they're being in the military. So this is officially the Salizar army, but obviously they are going to be a representative for the army as a whole. This particular group of 8 that I have selected from the 9 boys that we did have born in the previous season are going to be part of a group called Ursula's Elite. Obviously, because Ursula is our royal warrior and champion, and so these guys will all fall under her command, but again, they're going to be a group of elite that represent the Salizar army as a whole. Now, we are going to be following them in the military barracks in this episode, so this is where they live. We'll get to see more of the interactions with each other. We'll check out how they are related to one another, because I feel as though we have quite a few half-brothers. Not only that, we have cousins going on in this group. So we need to figure all of those cool things out. But apart from that, we're going to be hopefully sending them over to the training grounds, to the training facility that they have right next door, so that we can see them train up. Because whoever is going to be training in this group, well, we're going to have a bit of a routine going on whenever we jump in here, and some hierarchy stuff going on. So one of the first things that I'm gonna have to do, and hopefully I don't forget, is that out of these 8, and they were the older 8, I need to assign a commander. So we need to have a commander for Ursula's Elite, and we're going to pick one of the boys to take on that role. Now, the commander's job is every day when they go over to the training grounds, I have a speech podium there, and the commander has to basically address his troopers. So he's going to have to give out the instructions for the day, the training, whatever else it is that he needs to say to them for the day, and then everyone goes off and does their own training. And then probably every time I jump in to play with the boys over here, we're going to check their skill sets to see where exactly they are. And if the commander's skill is not higher than everyone else's, then we might even change the commander. But I don't know. I'll see how I do that. I might have a separate test laid out for the commander, but I think one of the things I decided was that since there's 9 boys, but we only have room for 8 in the elite, we'll check their skills every time we jump in, or at the end of every single, maybe not when we jump in, but probably at the end of playing with them. So like this episode, at the end, I'll check their skills, and whoever has the lowest skills, I have no clue how I'm going to calculate that just yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out. It might be just a fitness thing. It might even be fitness combined with like all of their other skills. We're going to have to see. But whoever has the lowest skill count, they are going to be replaced with the 9th son. So he's going to be brought in, and they're going to be pretty much kicked out or put into reserve or something like that. So that way we get to cycle, and we'll only have the best of the best in the military. But okay, without further ado, let's jump into the episode. I hope I haven't confused you guys a whole heap, but I must say I'm very excited to play with these guys because we've had them for a while and we haven't really met them. So, before I do that, I want to show you guys off this build, this awesome build that was made by Duck Jr. 2, so thank you so much for that again. And I think on YouTube they're called Ducks Are Amazing, something like that. Sorry if I got the name wrong, but we have the training facility over here next door. So the training facility I built, but it's not too extravagant. It's just simple, serves our purpose. This, meanwhile, is the military barracks, and it looks really, really badass. I absolutely love it. So if we go all the way down, let's have a look. So I'll do half walls down so you guys can see properly. I've got a lot of doors. Yeah, a bunch of doors. So many entrances. And then you come inside and, oh, there are a few areas where the walls haven't been painted. So I'll try and take care of that super quick. Oh, was that it? I think that was it. Okay, so you come in here. This is like the, what is it, like a foyer area? And then you go up a level. Where do you come up from? You come up right from the middle. That's right. You come up from the middle. And then you have this room, which includes a flower arranging table. We've got, hold on a second, I don't need to be in build mode. We have a bathroom, and I think that's actually the only bathroom on the lot, which is completely fine. And then a few seating areas, and then if you come up another level, we have the kitchen up here, living room, and the dining room, which looks super awesome. And I am totally in love. And then if you go up one more level, you have this entire area, which I was thinking initially that I might put up some punching bags and stuff, because we can get them to train up here, because there is quite a lot of space. But then I thought, hey, the vampires, they don't have immunity like some of the ladies do, so it's probably not best to keep them up here. However, they could come up at night while they're supposed to be in... I mean, it depends. They could sleep in the daytime, but we'll have to see. They might be able to come out here at night and spar with each other, so that might be good, because they don't have a lot of room to spar in the training facility that they have over there. So this might be something that they can do. And then, if you're wondering where the hell are they going to sleep, well, if you come to this room over here, we have a few seatings as well, and some pretty cool plants. You go down a level, and then you have this entire chamber. Now, we only have 4 coffins, and there's 8 of our Sims, so they might even have to cycle through. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. Maybe take turns. I guess I could add even more. If I, hold on a second, if I stack them really close to each other. Yeah, I'll try and stack them really close, because I don't have move objects on right now, but let's see. Yeah, you still can't get a whole heap in. So I'll probably leave the 4. Unless, can I move? No, probably cannot. That's fine. I'll leave the 4, and then what I'll do is that I'll just get them to cycle through. So I'll get the boys to cycle through, which is completely fine. So we have that. Now we gotta go to our males and see who is who. So let's start off from left to right, I guess. Okay, so we have Peyton Duntalopa over here, and he is actually half brothers with Benson Duntalopa. This guy right over here. And doesn't he look awesome? Now, the way I'm going to decide our commanders, the way I'm going to decide our commanders is probably in the list that I've written from oldest to youngest. I don't actually remember who was born first. I have a feeling I've mixed up some people, but that's completely fine. I've put down Benson as the oldest in terms of the boys, but I feel like Branson might be the oldest. I'm not entirely sure. I've got down Benson, then Branson, Arnold, Major, Emmanuel, Wendell, Peyton, and then Jamie. So, and then Antonio. So I have no idea how this is going to go, but I'm saying that Benson's the oldest. So I've got Benson, who is related to Peyton over here. And we have Major Salizar. Look at him. He's one of the Queen's children, so Narcissus' offspring. And he is sad, as well as his brother Wendell. And they have... Yeah, there's actually 3 Salazars here. Wendell's also sad because obviously their mother has passed away. And it seems as though Jamie isn't. Wow. Major and Wendell are the only ones that are grieving their mother, the Queen, which is fascinating. But like I was saying, we've got Major over here, and he is related to my favorite of the boys. We have Wendell. So let's have a look. Wendell. Yep, look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Come on, go down. There we go. Isn't he beautiful? I love him. I love Wendell. He's my favorite out of all the boys. You guys can let me know who your favorite is, but they are related. And so they're half brothers. They are cousins here as well, and we'll figure that out in a little bit. But this is so fascinating. And let's see. We have Branson. And Branson is related to Arnold over here. So Branson is Morgana's son, and Arnold is also Morgana's son. So there we go. Those two are related. And then we have over here, we have Emmanuel Savage. Now, Emmanuel Savage, I'm not entirely sure if he has any cousins or anything, but he does not have any half-siblings. So he is the only son of Kennedy Savage. And then we obviously have Jamie Salizar. Jamie is related to both Wendell, his half-brothers to Wendell and to Major. And I think that's about all the relations. Now, the son that I've left out from Ursula's Elite is Antonio Knox, so the twin brother of Lady Nymphadora. He hasn't joined, and he might be swapped in at a later stage depending on who performs the least out of these boys. But okay, let's go through and actually see. Since they live with each other, they probably know who are cousins and who are not. No? Oh, they haven't really met each other. Yeah, so Emmett Helm is his own servant at home, and all these boys will probably know someone, like Elijah, see? They'll probably know someone who's got the servant's attire because they all come from households with servants, which is awesome. But let's go to the family tree. Oh, and you can actually see they are related to some of the people here. So Major's fathers, we'll go through their fathers again and their relations with each other. So I'll just go from the portrait panel at the bottom. So if we go to Major, he's the son of Richard Dallas, and yeah, he is sisters with Lady Freya. Is he sisters or half sister? Because it says sister, but I thought, and sister with Genevieve. Oh yeah, it's gonna come down as sister, but they haven't actually, because Sims 4 doesn't keep track of half siblings, I think. And then mother is obviously Narcissa. Now if I go to the family tree, yeah, and then it shows all the others. So half-brother Jamie, half-brother Wendell, half-sister Genevieve, Freya, and the current queen. So there we go. And then no, he's not cousins with anyone because his father is Richard. The only cousins, I guess, if their father is, if they're one of the sons. So if they're one of the sons, if their father is one of the sons from Generation, the Generation 1 ladies, then most likely they're cousins with someone else. But okay, then we go to Branson Devilsar. And Branson's family tree, let's see. He's son of Tate, so he is cousins with someone actually. So, yeah, his mother was Morgana Devilsar. He is half brothers with Arnold, and these guys have jobs. I completely forgot about that. Apparently they have jobs. I'll let them go and say that they're doing their own duties throughout the kingdom, but we won't follow their jobs or anything too seriously. So, who else is he related to? I'm sure his cousins with someone else. Yeah. So he would be cousins. Branson would be cousins with... Oh, Freya. Oh, wow. Okay, so he is cousins with Freya. Wow, and they're siblings through marriage as well. So he's cousins with Freya, and he is cousins with... Oh, with Benson. Would you look at that? His cousins with the Dentalopers. Interesting. And then if we go to Emmanuel Savage, his father was Adrian. Adrian? How do you say that? Adrian? I don't know. Masters. So he does not have... And what? Monarch? Excuse me? Excuse me? His father's a monarch? No, he is not. Don't lie to me. So he doesn't have any cousins. He is all by himself over here. And his mother was a trader. At least that's what the kingdom thinks. So I hope he doesn't have too tough of a time with these guys. And then if we go to Jamie. Jamie. Okay. Oh, so Jamie is the twin brother to Queen Athena. Interesting. So he's the twin brother to Queen Athena. Their father was Edison Price. And they are not cousins with anyone. Arnold, I'm sure, is cousins with someone. His father was one of the Cavadors, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Valentine Cavador. So his father was Valentine Cavador. He will be cousins with Persephone. So he would be cousins with Lady Persephone and cousins with Wendell. Again, look at that. It says cousins with Wendell. And then Peyton, I think we've had a look at him. His father was James Goodwin, so he is not cousins with anyone. And then if we go through to Wendell, let's see. Wendell, yeah, we already know his cousins with Arnold. Arnold Devilzor, fairly sure. Yep. His father was Zachariah Cavador. And then Benson, I'm pretty sure we've had a look at him as well. Yeah, we know he's cousins. So his father was Marcel Darkarana, so he is cousins with Lady Freya, and of course with this guy, Branson Devilzar. So there we go, that's how everyone's related. Will I remember all of that? No, not really. And also, it's interesting to see their reputations, because these guys have apparently garnered some reputation. So Major has slightly negative reputation, although it is largely neutral. Branson has a neutral one. Emmanuel Savage has an awful reputation. I'm wondering what he's done by himself. Jamie has a positive reputation, even though it's neutral. Arnold also have a positive neutral. Peyton is positive neutral. Wendell is neutral. And then, look at that! Benson has a great reputation! So that's fascinating. And in terms of their traits, let's see how they've grown up. And I know this is taking a long time, and I'm so sorry we haven't done any gameplay, but there's just so much to catch up on with these guys. Obviously, in the future, when we jump in, I won't have to do all of this, so we can just play them and play them. But okay, he's on Flirty Good, loves the outdoors. So that's Benson. Wendell is Creative Perfectionist and Foodie. Peyton is Family-Oriented Geek and Child of the Islands. Arnold is Gloomy, Family-Oriented and Genius. Jamie over here is Neat, Bookworm, and Hot-Headed. Emmanuel Savage is Evil! Perfectionist and self-assured. Oh my goodness. So, yep, Kennedy's son turned out to be evil. Would you look at that? Child of the Ocean, loves the outdoors, lazy for Branson. And for Major, he is kleptomaniac, erratic, and cat lover. So it seems as though none of Morgana's children turned out wrong. It was Kennedy's child. Okay. So, for the commander, out of all the boys we have over here, the way we decide the commander, like I said, will be oldest to youngest. But not only that, the commanders have to have vampiric traits. So they have to have sharp ears, and they have to have the colored vampiric eyes to be considered for a commander. So for example, my beautiful Wendell, who I love dearly, would not be able to become a commander ever because he does not have the vampiric eyes. And that's just a hierarchy thing and a leadership thing. And I don't think Emmanuel would be able to become a commander because even though he has the eyes, he doesn't have the ears. So fascinating. And neither could Arnold because he doesn't have the ears or the eyes. But okay, the perfect candidate is Benson Dentalopa, of course. So Benson is going to start his group. And it's going to be called Ursula's Elite. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. So Ursula's Elite. Wait, hold on a second. An elite group of vampires bound by blood to the royal coven. Right. Okay. So what icon can we give him? We have the chest icon, but I'm not going to do that. Let's find something good. Something fun. I could just go for the bat, but I feel as though we've used that for something. So I don't know if I want to pick that. Nope. I guess we could do this. This is like a military-esque sort of thing going on. That seems... No, you know what? I'll do this one. That looks cool. So Ursula's Elite, and then obviously we can't have everyone in the group just yet. We need to save up club points. But I'm going to start adding Sims in. So let's see. Who... Is this the household? How will they not consider your roommates? You guys live together. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'll leave it for now. I'll just have Benson in. And then what I'll do is that Benson can start inviting people into the club or like promoting them depending on who performs really good. So we'll say that it's kind of like an acknowledgement. So he's acknowledged their efforts if he invites them into the group. There we go, even though there'll always be 8 in the household. But I can probably go ahead and let's see. I had autonomy off because I was scared of them running outside. But since this is done, I could probably take them over to the training grounds and Benson's going to lead them there. So, the isolated venue. How is that the isolated venue? Okay, so he's gonna have to go there alone, and then we'll just invite everyone else. It's called the training facility. What do you mean isolated venue? It's fine. I'll invite the others as soon as he gets in. And then he needs to give a speech, he needs to address everyone, and that's something that he's gonna have to do every morning. And obviously we won't be there with him all the time, but we'll know that that's what he's doing. But this is the training facility. So if you come in, it's pretty big, but again, it's supposed to be used as a training ground. We have baths and toilets back here, and we have a pool that they can practice their fitness and fun in, so that's good. We've got chess tables to practice logic and strategy, so we've got that, and then we've got a bunch of the punching bags down this side, and we've got the training machine. Is the combat machine? I can't remember what that's called. We've got that on this side. And yes, that's advanced technology, but let's just ignore that. We'll say it's advanced mechanics and alchemy and magic, okay? We'll figure something out. That's fine. But let's bring the others. Why can I not bring them over? I wanted them to come over. I can only bring over Emmanuel and Arnold. What is up with that? Why can't these guys come over here? Can we call the others? Like, that is so weird. They should all be able to come. See, we don't even know them, so we can't call them. Ugh. Maybe I should have gotten them to introduce each other. Maybe I should have gotten them to do that. So I guess we're not going to go through intense training this episode. And I initially wasn't going to stay with them for too long, but I might have to play them for another episode as well. Anyways, so I've showed you guys this area. I'm thinking that we should probably get the boys back home, even though I wanted them to stay here. I wanted to start training, but they probably have to introduce themselves to each other, especially Benson, because he is now their commander. So he is going to have to introduce himself to everyone and have a good relationship with his troops. Now, in terms of skill, obviously, I don't think any of them have any skills just yet, but they're going to have to build that over time. The commander most likely isn't going to be replaced. I'm probably not going to ever replace Benson. But the others, like who gets to be included in the elite, that's going to constantly be swapping. I mean, who knows? At some future stage, maybe Benson's going to have a rival. We'll have to see. So go inside, you guys. Don't burn out in the sun. Go inside. Don't be silly goose buckets. Come on, Benson. Let's go in. Okay, yeah. Because I don't think they have skills because I've never played with them before. Okay, so he's going to start meeting with everyone now. So he's going to start introducing himself to everyone. Don't talk to the random lady. I don't know who the hell they keep wanting to go and talking to. There's like a blonde chick out here somewhere, and they keep wanting to go out and talk to her. But no, I want you guys to introduce yourselves to each other. So Benson's going to get to know the others, and that way he can call them whenever he needs them to the training grounds and wherever else. So okay, you've met Emmanuel. Go and meet Arnold. Now, who else do we need to introduce ourselves to? Okay, let's go upstairs. Where is everyone else? Are they? Oh, some of them are chatting with each other. It'll also be really fun to see what groups form within the boys and who like stick close to each other and who don't. So like, for example, Jamie and Branson, they're getting to know each other, which is really fun. But okay, he needs to meet Jamie and Branson. And obviously his brother Peyton, who he's never met before. He's never met his half-brother before. So let's go ahead and do that. I think some of them have gone in into the crypt. So we'll see them in a bit. Unless they've gone out somewhere, but I don't think so. They don't look uncomfortable, like their portraits are fine. But okay, he's introducing himself to these guys. That'll be really good. And I mean, I guess it's also a good thing that the commander has a good reputation. As for the drinks and stuff, like who they're going to drink from, I haven't gathered that just yet, which I'm probably going to have to do at some stage. But since they all have servants as well, I mean, they could just call their servants and drink from their servants. So have that. So has he met with everyone? Yeah, I think he's met with everyone here. Now we need to go find the others. We had a couple of Sims left. Oh, Major's over here. Let's go say hello to Major. And that's also a good thing. We'll probably start, and Wendell, of course. Say hello to Wendell. introduce yourself to Wendell as well. And I think that's all the guys he's pretty much met with. Oh, and the toilet's broken. That's fine. What? Oh, was that a prank toilet? What was wrong with the toilet? Oh, that's a feature. I was like, what, is it broken? It's not broken. It's not broken. Okay, let's talk with the Salazars. And just because the Salazars are related to the royal family doesn't mean that the role of commander or even their position in Ursula's elite is gonna be safe. That's not how it's going to go. Yeah, not at all, not at all. They get based on their own merits and credits and stuff. And Benson, well, he got chosen by Ursula to become the commander. Right, so he, I think, has met with everyone just about now. Nice. So if he wants to, let's see. Does he know? Yep, now he knows all the boys in his household, which is awesome. So if I wanted to, he could hopefully take them to the training grounds. And can I actually get that done? Yes, he can finally take everyone with him to the training grounds because we know everyone. So we're going to go there and get things started. But we do want to focus a lot on training. And then obviously throughout their training, I'll see what sort of whims they want to do. I'll see who they want to interact with and that sort of things. And then whenever one of them gets chosen to breed with one of the ladies, obviously they'll be taken back to their home. So they'll get leave to go back to the estate to service the queendom. So there we go. Okay, let's get everyone to go inside together. And Branson, he could probably get changed. That's his formal wear. I don't know why he's wearing his formal wear, but everyone has the same outfits. But okay, and now he is going to, give speech. So he's going to address his troops. This is going to be Benson's first address to the troops. And oh, where are these two going? Hey, where are you going? Oh my goodness. This is also dangerous. Hopefully they don't die while being out and about. Okay, so I am trying to see things. It looks as though Wendell, are they protesting? Excuse me. Wendell, don't get influenced by Emmanuel. I don't know what he's teaching you. Don't get influenced by him. I really like you. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. I don't know what it is, but we know that Emmanuel's savage. So we have Benson giving a speech over here, guys. He's giving a speech. He's trying to address his troops. Everyone's listening. Branson seems like he's trying to help something out. Probably help the crowd out. I don't know. He looks as though he's talking from Benson's side, but he's doing his bit over here. He is inside, though. And Emmanuel, for whatever reason, decided to walk out. He didn't want to listen to Benson. Maybe he wanted the commander's position. I don't know. He was not listening to Benson. He went out, and I thought it was to talk to someone. But no, he literally just stood out there looking at the training facility. And somehow he influenced Wendell to come out with him. So they were like protesting together. Oh my goodness. Please, Wendell, don't get into his bad influence. You need to stay and listen to your commander's speech. This is important. And I have no clue what Branson's doing. He looks as though he's talking from Benson's side, but it would be good if you could listen. Mike, look at that! He's talking to Wendell on his own. He's trying to influence Wendell. You better stay away from Wendell. And okay, Branson's decided to come in here and check up on what's happening. I haven't decided who the second in command is and all that kind of stuff, but Branson's acting a bit like a second in command. He's checking up on them and seeing what's happening. Okay, look, we've got Major and we have Arnold, who are already getting really pumped from Benson's words, and I think they were getting really excited to practice their powers and everything. They're already getting started. And then Peyton, of course, look at Peyton, young Peyton. He's listening to his half-brother. Look at him. And so is Jamie. Jamie's doing really good. Jamie and, yep, he gave a successful speech. So it looks as though these two respect him a lot. So these might be his allies going forward in the army, because I'm sure they'd have their own cliques and everything, and, you know, their own drama over here in the Salazar army. So that is very fascinating to see and observe. But okay, I just want to see what they do over here on their own. And the thing is, I provided them with all the training facilities. They can go and they can train and they can make friends on their own. So apart from the few things that I need them to do, like giving the speech and all those type of stuff, I'll most likely just leave them be and see how they interact with each other and everyone. Because it seems as though Wendell's come over here, he's talking to Jamie, and Benson's listening in on them. And Peyton's listening too. So it seems as though Peyton and Benson, they haven't gotten together with anyone just yet. Benson's making an effort. Obviously, he's a leader, so he needs to be talking with everyone and having a good relationship. But Peyton's been really quiet. Peyton's just been sticking close to his brother and listening to his brother, and that's about it. He's staying away from everyone else. But look at that. We have, yep, him being a good leader. He's already jumping into the pool, and he's getting started. Hopefully the others join. But anyways, guys, I think when we come back the next time, I'll be back with the ladies, but I'll try and jump in every few episodes to see what's going on with the boys. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.